Hey guys, today we're back in the Jeep hut doing some more work on the Jeep, and today hopefully we'll have something quite interesting for you because we're dropping the engine sump off today because the gasket is leaking a lot of oil and that needs to be sorted out. But when we get the sump off, that means that I should be able to show you shots of the inside of the Jeep's engine from underneath. I've already got the oil drained out, I've recorded that and I'll show that to you now, and we'll get some footage of getting that sump off and seeing what the state of my engine is inside. Right, just going to drain the oil out of the engine before we can take the sump off. Hopefully got enough space to hold it with these two containers. They don't hold that much oil in these, only about 4 litres I think. That oil is very black considering that's only been in there about 8 months. Yep, dirty black oil. Just how this old engine run, I suppose. Right guys, so you can see the sump. It's just already been drained out. So I've got to undo all these bolts that you can see up there now. There's not a lot of room under here, so I'm going to have to do that and then get back to you off camera because I can't actually set the camera up and crawl under at the same time. Alright guys, I've been and just cracked off all these bolts. Oh. So now I can take most of them out. I'll just leave the corner ones in for now. If I stop hitting the camera, that'll probably be good for you, won't it? But no, the idea is I'll take all these out, just leave the 4 corner ones in, and then I'll wait for my old man to come and give me a hand so that one of us can support the sump whilst the other one takes the final bolts out, just in case that drops out, because it's probably going to be fairly heavy. Don't want to get smacked in the face by it. I ain't got a lot of room to work under here. And then when we're ready to do that, I'll see if I can get the camera in a good place to see if we can get that on film. There you go, at least the bolts are clean because they're full of oil. Recommend these to any of you guys who do any mechanical work. Not mechanical trays, not mechanical, magnetic trays, sorry. So if you've got doing anything with nuts and bolts and that, as you get little bits off, you can just throw them in. You ain't got to worry about them going missing. So, it's a nice tub of oily bolts. I think whilst I wait for my old man to get here, I best get the Dremel out, give these a clean. And if by magic, clean hardware. Ready to go back in. Well guys, here we are. The inside of my Jeep's engine. So we'll pick up. I'm afraid it's very cramped under here, so I can't get very good angles. But hopefully just get you some footage of the crankshaft and stuff. Pretty smart to see it. Let's see, right, don't know how well the camera's actually picking this up. So I think that's pretty smart to get to see that. Just letting it drip out. And then we'll get the sump cleaned out completely and put it back together. I'll just get in here and have a quick and look around, see if we can see anything dodgy whilst that's off. But it looks pretty clean to me. So, thought that would be different for you to get to see that. It's the engine sump. Still a bit of cleaning to do. not full of lumps of metal. That's all that matters. Right guys, as you can see, the sump is back on. That was a bit of a nightmare to get on because it's such a short space, we couldn't really film me putting her back on. That was a bit of a punch up, obviously fighting gravity and everything else. But give her a bit of a top up. That should be about right. That'll do. Just got to test if the oil pressure's alright. Good enough to me. Right, we'll call that done for today, I think, guys. So we've got the sump back on, the oil's filled up, she's ready to go. She just needs to have the wing put back on. So I'll get the wing put back on at some point. Not too long, that don't take too long to do it. Just need a second pair of hands, and my old man will help me do that. And then I'm going to see if I can find a way to attach my camera to the Jeep, and I can take it for a test run to make sure the steering and everything is alright now. And make sure that the sump doesn't fire oil everywhere now that we've changed the gasket. So thanks for coming along, and I'll see you again next time.